Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Oblivion and welcome back to our lovely humble abode. In the last video, things happened. I don't really remember what they were, but we are now going to... Oh, we fenced some items. We went up to Bruma, and now we are going to take on our very first Thieves Guild mission, hopefully. Hail, friends. Which means we need to go over here. And... oh, nearly leveling up. And then we need to wait for midnight. So that is 4 hours away. I'm not sure this is the greatest way to run like a messaging service or anything. Make me wait for midnight in a very specific spot. Also, I feel like we should be mixing it up as to where we're going, you know? Like maybe we shouldn't always be hanging out in the same location every night. Feels a little suspicious with a big old torch. And the assumption is just that the guards don't care about the poor people, basically. Which is probably true. Armand. Puny Ancus. I like Puny Ancus. He feels like he's part of the family in a way. Alright, what have you got for me, buddy?
Ah, our newest pickpocket.
Thieves Guild special jobs.
The Grey Fox has asked me to take care of a problem. But I'm putting you on it. Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Your job is to recover those taxes. Are you up for it?
Yes.
Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we can return it. Shadow hide you.
No taxation without representation. All taxes theft, etc., etc. No, not really, but it is a bit harsh to go around taxing. Like, surely the people here fall underneath, you know, there's a reason we have minimum tax boundaries, right? Like, in England, it's like 9.5 grand or something like that. Although national insurance is changing this year. But it's about 9.5 grand that you get tax-free. For good reason. So we're not taxing people who don't make a lot of money because they don't make a lot of money and they need to, you know, survive and stuff like that. Even 9.5 grand is probably too low in my opinion. So you cannot be taxing the people of the waterfront who live in little shacks, including myself. Never mind that I have a castle. That's not relevant. Right, where do you want me to go, Quest? Because you wanted to be coming here and then you've yelled at me. What's going on? Okay. Okay. There we go.
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't. I gave it you back. Right, so where are we going? I'm at okay, in the South Watchtower. Well, it's still nighttime. I should probably stop casting spells that make me make me shiny, considering what I'm about to do, but hey ho. Hail. Nothing to see here.
Speak.
All good times. Right, I'm not allowed up here. Oh, hi. Hey, look over here.
I've been better.
Bothil from the Arcane
Who's
Universe
this?
is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Oh?
If you've got to travel by the 9 Divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra.
Good to know.
There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered.
Oh no!
No doubt.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
By the gods!
Absolutely.
See you.
Farewell.
You have my ear.
Oh, what the hell? Alright, I'm gonna wait an hour. Hope that they've moved some. Oh, they're moving. They're shuffling. There we go. Just had to wait. I don't know if I'm allowed to go.
I think you should leave.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of dudes in there. What's my plan here? There's a lot of dudes in there. What's the bubba? Do I have a plan for this? I was hoping they had like what the hell just happened? Hello. I'm just gonna try this. Okay. I mean, it seems fine. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. Oh. Oh, I hear Nernroot as well. Hey, Lex. Don't mind me, buddy. Nothing to see here. All good, wholesome fun. Just gonna grab this. If you don't mind. Gold. Tax records. Nice. See you later. How the hell do I get out of here?
This is your last warning.
Yep, sorry. I'm gone. I'm sorry. Okay, well that was fine. I don't know if there's a better way to do that. I'm sure there is.
You have my ear, sir.
But, I mean, it worked. I thought if they saw me going into a trespassing building, that they would freak out. But it's clearly not the same as like usually if you trespass, they call the cops. They call the guards pretty much instantly, right? But with the guard tower, they seem to be a little bit more chill. I mean, look, at the end of the day, they think they'll just beat you up if they have to. The Rozzers. Alright, well, first job done. Easy peasy. We may have to go steal more stuff. We're going to have to keep increasing our fencing number to get more jobs. Come on now. Come on now. Eventually, I want my acrobatics to get so high that we can jump and fall and take fall damage from the acrobatics jump itself. I'm going to have to wait till midnight again. Okie dokie, so 4 AM, let's wait for 19 hours. What do you think about what I'm doing here is a little bit crazy. I'm just going to sit in the grass for 19 hours staring at the sky. Sounds quite nice, actually. I think I'd be down for that right now. Oh, I'm very tired, folks. Oh, it's 5 AM. But it's 5 AM and I've basically just woken up. I've managed to fix my sleep in a day. I was quite proud of myself, actually. It's not always that easy. I say fix my sleep in a day, you know, it's always temporary. It always feels temporary. I need to, like, have a kid or something, you know, because I just need an external force in my life that makes me prescribe to some form of schedule that I have to stick to. If I had a normal human job, it'd be easier. It's not a great reason to have a kid, but it is a reason.
Have you recovered those taxes?
Sure have.
Ah, the Grey Fox will be very pleased. We will make sure this gets back to the people. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this paltry sum? You can keep it. I merely wanted the Watch to know they went too far. I think it's time to promote you to Footpad. Congratulations on your new guild rank.
Thanks, Armand. Any more jobs?
The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Cheydinhal. You will be paid a modest sum. Do you want this job?
Sure do.
Excellent. Bring it back to me once you have it.
Okay. Cool.
Shadow
I've reached my goal. Yep.
hide you.
Yeah, I don't know how much we fenced. It wasn't that much. It was maybe a couple hundred or something like that. So we'll maybe get one more job out of it, and then we'll have to go do some robbery. I'm just going to try to level up. We're one skill point from leveling up, so while we're at the house with a bed. Actually, how am I doing inventory-wise? Am I okay? Yep, looking sexy. Acrobatics or illusion, which will level up first, I wonder. One of them's got to do it, right? One of them's got to do it, right? Illusion, you're really being a pain. I gotta tell you. Acrobatics isn't good enough yet. Yeah. Nice. Come on. I just want one level up. It was. Oh no, it wasn't enough. Oh, never mind. Right, let's move on. I thought I was closer than I am. Okay, so they want me to go to Cheydinhal. I don't know if we've been to Cheydinhal. I don't think we've been to Cheydinhal. So we are going to go to Fort Urasek, and we will head east and see what which we can withery spot. Oh, hello. Someone can see me. Oh, is it the horse that can see me? Ah. I've got a shank a bitch. Bear with me, I'll get there. I'll get there. Let's grab. Okay, my OBS decided to crash for some reason. CUDA error. It does happen every now and again. It's very rare, but it does happen. Anyways, yes, we're not. Ah! Timber wolves, man, brutal things. I can't hack them. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh. Right, so what I was saying was we're not going to be doing any Oblivion gates for a little while. Because the sigil stones you get at the end of the Oblivion gate, you'll see that we got one during the Kvatch main quest. They scale to your level. And I'm not sure, unlike crest rewards, that they'll actually scale along with me. As in, when I level up, they'll level up even further. And I believe it's level 17 for them to be at, like, maximum power. I thought he was going to keep walking. Nice! Oh, Lord, she's coming. Absolutely cheeked up. I saw, saying that, I saw something, because people are idiots. Hello? Clan fear? Something that wants to murder me. Hello? Alright. I saw like a... Ooh, Roland Genseric's cabin. I saw a comment, someone was complaining about how they'd like... There's an enemy in this game called a Spriggan, which is like a... You know what a Spriggan is, I'm sure if you've watched RPGs or played RPG games before. It's like a naturalistic... wild woman. What's this cabin about? I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be female, but... They, in this game, they're female looking and made out of wood, and they are, you know, guardians of nature, etc, etc, etc. And someone was complaining about how the Oblivion's gone woke because it, like, defeminized the Spriggans or something like that. And I just have to think how sad your life must be to care about how sexy the enemy is in a video game. I don't get these people at all. I can't wrap my head around it. I can't. I think if you complain about wokeness in a video game, you're a twat. I'm sorry. There's just no room for that in my brain that you're anything but a bit of a weirdo. Doesn't even mean anything anymore, man. People just say words. Oh, it's woke. Why is it woke? Well, there's women or there's black people or something like that. And it's sad that Oblivion is suffering from it. The most popular mod on Nexus mods right now, it actually got taken down originally and then they brought it back after massive complaints. The most popular mod for this game is one at the start of the game that changes. Basically, when you... Oh, no, nice. When you make a character in this game, you might have seen it at the start, you get to choose body type, right? And it's like a masculine or feminine typical sort of body type. And it's called body type 1, body type 2. Now, in the original game... This is cool. What is that up there? Belda. Let's go check out Belda. In the original game, it was male-female. But you know, times have changed a little bit, so now it's body type 1, body type 2. Who cares? Right, for some people, that's going to make them feel a little bit more included. And for everyone else, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't possibly matter. It is the most irrelevant thing. It doesn't change your life in any way whatsoever. And yet, the most popular mod for this game is one that changes it back to male-female. Because that brief little scene you see when you make your character, something you're going to do once in 300 hours or something, apparently it is important enough to, you know, stick it up to the wokeness that we need to... Oh, just... Can't imagine your life being so vapid and empty to give a shit about stuff like that. Really, really irritates me. And the thing is, people say, well, if it doesn't matter, why change it in the first place? Well, because there are people out there. I'm sure there are. There's someone out there who will see that and just feel that tiny bit more included. And you know what? Surely that's a good thing. Like, it doesn't hurt you negatively, but it probably makes someone else feel a tiny bit better. How selfish can you be and self-obsessed and sad to think that that's something we shouldn't do? Costs nothing to be nice, people. Really, really annoys me. I'll stop talking about it now, but it does irritate me a lot. These guys are pretty tough. If I can get up the hill, I'll be okay. Nobody can handle hills. One down. I don't really do much damage. I'm not really sure why I don't do much damage. My agility's really high. My marksman's pretty good. And yet I don't do anything. Wait, did you just heal again? Does he have a corpus rolled down the hill? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to get into it because it's just. I'll just rant about it for ages. But I don't know how people don't see what's wrong with what they're doing. I just don't get it. Oh, it's gone woke. Shut up, nerd. Doesn't mean anything, man. No one ever has any... You know, that's my... Right, one last thing I want to rant about. Nobody ever has a good example. People are like, oh, but it's ruining gaming and, you know, I hate it when the politics are forced and stuff like that. What's the example? What game are you talking about? And people are like, go woke, go broke. Yeah, go woke, go broke. Baldur's Gate 3, like the most successful game of the last decade. Woke as all hell. And people are like, well, it doesn't force its politics down. It's just... It's something that applies only if the game is good or bad. It's got nothing to do with anything else. People rant about Veilguard for the same reason. Which might be fine, because maybe Veilguard just isn't a well-written game, but it's nothing to do with it being woke. Get woke, Scully! Come here, you. These conjurers are whopping me a little bit. Look at him go! What's going on? Having a little knife fight on top of the hill. I'll stop talking about it, I promise. Wow. Get shagged, nerd. Oh my god, stop healing! Stop healing! I need to train my blade. I studied the blade. You didn't study the... There we go. Right. Are we finally bloody done? Oh, flax. Flax looks a lot prettier than Minecraft flax. Okie dokie. Right. This looks pretty cool, Belda, actually. I think we'll have a little explore inside. Is there a doorway somewhere? Might be down there. Or it's through just over here that I saw. Yeah, there it is. Alright, Belda. Give me something good. At some point, we do stop exploring these random dungeons and stuff, just because there's never anything really... You know, with some of them will be quest-related, but a lot of them are just sort of random dungeons, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. They get a bit repetitive. This, however, is a completely different shape to any of the ones we've done. Huh? That scavengers just heal you. Ah! You're having this ranged fight with someone. You're chucking fireballs. You know, they're firing arrows and you're having this ranged battle. And then they just put their bow away and they just charge towards you screaming with a knife out. Stab you in the face. You have no honor, sir. Interesting that we've got Daedric enemies in here, though. Usually it is just more conjurers and stuff. But they were not conjured enemies. Let's have a little poke. Shh. Oh. Atronach ruined it! I was gonna be a ninja! I know I'm playing on a slightly harder difficulty, but I am surprised by how little damage I do sometimes. Oh, thank you. There we go. Light armor mastery increased. Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You've learned to move easily with it in combat. As a journeyman of light armor, your gear is now damaged at a lower rate. Not particularly big deal, that one, but I'll take it. I wonder if you do more damage when you have more stamina, because stabbing people, as you'll all know, takes quite a lot of stamina. But I can keep stabbing when I have no stamina. So, how does that make sense? Keep leveling my armor up. Oops, it is. I get too eager. I always click before it gets to the top. Ooh, Grand Soul Gem Journeyman Retort. That's good. Let's level up for retorting. Had novice until now. Did I just see someone? I think I saw a rock. It's a suspicious rock, though.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Get shanked, dude. Calipers. I swear, I don't know if I'm misremembering. I swear I used to pick up all the random junk I see in this game, and it just isn't worth it at all. None of it is worth it. I don't know if I'm misremembering between this and Morrowind. I played a lot of Morrowind in my time as well. Lots of Morrowind. Hundreds of hours of Morrowind. Hundreds of hours of Oblivion. Hundreds of hours of this. Of Skyrim. Oh, the lights. Oh. I don't know if I'm just misremembering. I remember in Morrowind, you start off in a little shack at the waterfront, and I used to loot absolutely everything, and I do definitely remember doing that. Not scary. Hello? Okay. This makes me a bit nervous. Oh! I don't know if I expected that, but I expected something. This place is spooky as all heck. What's going on? Why is it so spooks? Take it while I can. Someone else saw me, yeah, the other runt saw me, unfortunately. Let's get some Wayland stones. A bit of cash, since I spent it all doing up my house. For no good reason, no reason to do the house up at all, other than I think it looks cute. And frankly, that's a good enough reason to do anything. But really, we should spend the money on, like, trying to get stronger. I always think I don't do much damage, and then the enemy hits me, and they don't do much damage either, so it's kind of... Yeah, I don't know, it's just slower paced, I think, is the way to view it. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, nice, it now costs much less fatigue to jump. Does it? Oh, it does. Look at that. What a difference. No, I'm going to be jumping so much. Wait, where am I going? What's this place? Black Layer or something. Wherever I can get the dagger, I'm going to try to use it. Oh, I pressed B. I thought... For some reason, I was moving so fast, I thought I wasn't sneaking. So I stood up. Which was silly. I think part of my problem is I've got so much health. Well, I don't have that much health, but I've got more health. And I'm still using like a level 1 restoration spell, like the basic restoration spell from the start of the game. So really need to find a good spell store at some point. The one in Thingy was rubbish. Probably just need to join the Mages Guild actually. Money! Money, money, money! Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Come here. Yeah, I'd run as well, but... You better run, Egg. You just drained my life. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I didn't know there was 2 more of them. Interesting. Okay. So all calm down a little bit, shall we?
Show me what you've got.
Goddamn. Ah! Leave me alone! This is a little bit too many of them. I mean, they're all conjured. Actually, I don't know if the Flame Atronach is. But that one is. Whew! Jesus. I know I've got healing potions, but I do tend to play these games with a little bit of If you've been watching my Avowed series, you'll have seen it as well. I tend to play with a bit of a limitation that I don't allow myself to use potions and stuff mid-combat. I don't like pausing the game to help myself out mid-combat, if that makes sense, because I just think it doesn't really make logical sense, does it? You know, if I'm in the middle of a tough fight, logically... Ooh, Dwarven Dagger. I wonder if that's better. Probably the same, if I had to guess. There's a lot of stuff lying around, just want to make sure. If I'm in the middle of a fight, it doesn't make sense for time to freeze and for me to chug down a potion, you know? If I've got it in my quick thing here, then sure, I think that's okay. But when I don't pause the game to use healing items, generally speaking, as a rule in RPG games. Makes it a little bit tougher and just feels a little bit more immersive to me. Not sure when I started doing this. It wasn't with Avowed. I do it in Avowed. I don't heal mid-combat. But Avowed wasn't the first game I did it with. I'm trying to remember what it was. It's a fairly recent thing. That's a limitation. I really don't remember what game I did that in. I'll have to have a look at my playthrough list. Anywho. Great success was had. Feeling sexy. Down we go. Best time to go down, I suppose. Did I loot these guys? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm casting pretty lights. Try to get some stamina back. Hello? Oh. Very close to death, actually. Blade increases to 38. I mean, Blade it's quite a ways back from Marksman. What's my Marksman? I guess it's not that much. Marksman's 58, Blade is 38. So that's a bit of a difference. What's the power attack, supply, weakness, normal? Yeah, they're all pretty good. I think we're casting a novice level spell, so I think what we need to do is always find a spell that is appropriate for the current... So I should be casting an apprentice illusion spell, basically, to train my illusion skill. That's my highest skill. Yeah, Marksman, not surprisingly. Light armor no longer encumbers you at all. That's pretty sweet. Is that pretty sweet? Does it just mean it doesn't weigh anything? I'm not sure. One hammer lasts a lifetime. Not bad. What am I looking for? What am I doing with my life? Oh, restoration I want to look at. Yeah, so we'll get one more restoration spell level, and then we'll go grab an apprentice spell. So we'll do both of those. You can jump over the surface of water. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Ooh, 50 mercantile. You can buy and sell any item to any vendor. That's really good, actually. I like the sound of that. Alright, restoration. We're going to level you up a bit, buddy. There we go. You can now cast apprentice level restoration spells. I should have read the text, I apologize. Okay. What did that do? Is there another one I have to click, like, in time? It feels like a timed thing. Hello? Hello? Okay. to an extent, if you're good at the lockpicking, if you actually sit down and try, which I'll admit I'm neglecting it a little bit, it's harder to level up your security because failed attempts do contribute to your security level. So if you just keep getting it exactly right, then you get less points. Not gonna lie, I was expecting to see another one of those little stones. Oh, I can hear someone. Probably up that staircase we just saw. Lovely. God, we've made a killing in this place. An absolute killing. What does this do? Can I click it again? What do you do? I'm gonna keep going. I think there must be another one. How long does it last though? I mean, that does not last a long time. Like, it can't be upstairs. There's no way to get there in time. Do we need a second player somehow? Hello. Alright, let's head up the staircase. I'm a little bit perplexed. It doesn't sound like me, but... There's someone up here anyway.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
They're an adept. My speed? Oh no. No, yeah, come here. Before they heal, before they heal. Nice. Elven dagger, resist fire, burgundy linens, staff of fire, lovely jubbly. Actually, I should have checked that dagger. Is that dagger any good? I think it's, like I said, I think dwarven and elven are like the same. It's actually slightly worse. Interesting. Go elven, living the dream. Right, what have we got? Novice, novice, novice. Boo! I want more journeyman stuff. Like, I think if I actually take my time, I'll get every lock first time, you know? But I just kind of want to... Ooh, apprentice. I guess that's a step forward, I guess. Honestly, we have made a fortune in this little expedition. Absolute fortune. I don't even know what I'm going to spend it on. I'll have to buy some spells, I guess. I think we've wrapped around. Say this place is done. Oh, no, we haven't wrapped around. Ah! Well, that's what that one does. I'm not sure what the other ones do. Yeah, we did wrap around. Nice. A lot of them don't wrap around at all. Also, I already killed someone in here, so I must have missed that somehow. Did I kill these? Because, well, I didn't loot the thing, and I didn't loot the Astronach. Strange. Now, next question. How the hell do I get out of here? It's this way! I remember now. Oy vey. How are we all doing today? Feeling sexy? I hate the word sexy. I'm trying to normalize it a little bit in my brain. You know, I really, really dislike it. So the more I say it, the more, like, maybe it'll feel normal. I had a partner once used the word juicy, unironically, in a sort of, you know, vaguely sexual context. And I think that's when I decided it wasn't going to work out anymore. Because there was no hint of irony. It's just like, it's just one of those words that doesn't work. I'm always hoping it isn't a Timberwolf. I wanted to see if I would win in a straight up 1v1 blade versus teeth fight, and it was really, really close. To the point that if I find another one, I'm screwed. Running around shanking wolves. Lavender. I love a bit of lavender, actually. I got an ice cream maker at Christmas, and I really want to make like lavender and lemon ice cream. I want to make like tons of ice cream. I've not used it once. It's a really nice ice cream maker. It's the Ninja creamy one, deluxe, and I haven't used it once because I'm like I'm working on fitness and all this kind of jazz. I'm like, well, yeah, so I probably shouldn't whip out the ice cream maker until I'm a little bit further ahead in that journey and I feel a bit more. Oblivion, what are you doing? Alright, well, I didn't lose that much. Alright, it's my second crash in first instance of the first episode. Still not great, not ideal. It just felt very random. I wasn't doing anything in particular, nothing really happened. Just crashed. It isn't perfect, you know. Definitely needs a little bit more work, optimization-wise, etc., etc. Is what it is. It is what it is. But anyways, yeah, I haven't used my ice cream maker yet. What's the point of that story? I'm not saying it's a great story. I'm just... But the story is what the story is. Lavender reminded me that I like lavender ice cream. But I like all ice cream. I want to make really weird flavors. I'm going to dedicate myself to that. Those who don't know... Well, this doesn't really make sense for what I'm about to say. One of my dreams is to have like an ice cream shop eventually. That would be my dream job. A little ice cream store. That would make me so happy. Rotating through just strange flavors. Yeah, I guess we can have vanilla and chocolate and all like the staples. But there's going to be like 4 or 5 staples and then everything else could be weird. I'm a firm believer that people should try all the different various things in life, and that includes, and maybe more than anything else includes, ice cream flavors. That's the important one, really. If you're gonna have variety in your life, make sure it's in ice cream, you know? Why would you want to live boringly when it comes to ice cream? Who was that person? Where have they gone? Alright, anyways, this is, I don't remember. What city are we in? Where are we? Skincrad? Cheydinhal. To Cheydinhal. Why are we here again? Oh, we're going to go steal a statue. Cheydinhal, very nice. Ah, this is where the Dark Brotherhood is, I believe, if I remember correctly.
How are you?
I'm good, Cheydinhal God. How are you? I like the little towns more than the Imperial City. They've got vibes, you know? Huh, there's 2 inns next to each other. That's interesting. Right. What's this place called? Borba's Goods and Stores. Well, I definitely need a store. Let's chat to Borba. Hello, Borba.
Borba Grauzgash. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted.
Borba's mouth is huge. Talk to me about Cheydinhal.
I'm retired from adventuring. But you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old alien ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants.
Thanks, Borba.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Apprentice is good, right? I can't remember what I had, annoyingly. I'm keeping sold arms, yeah, get rid of that. Searing Flare, I think I've already got that. How much money have you got, Borba? 1,000. Borba, I love you.
That's a good deal.
Borba, you're
That's
a
a good
star.
deal. You drive a hard bar. A good price. You got an excellent bar. You've made a...
Okay, I mean, we've made a lot of money. We're up to 7.5k. We're doing all right. I've got a Journeyman Retort. Right, I don't need novice ones anymore. I know that much.
An excellent... You've made...
I don't care about
That's more
healing
good
potions.
price
I don't like
for a
potions.
good-
I've never
you
liked
made a good
potions.
bit of gold.
That might be weird, but it's true. I think I've got a better Mortar and Pestle, but I'm going to keep them just in case.
Another satisfied customer.
Thanks,
Take
Boba.
care.
Right. I have a book. I think I've already got Searing Flare, right? Yeah. Let's see if that was anything. Yeah, it was. Conjuration increased to level 6. Exciting times.
Have a look around.
And now
you
she
won't
can
find better
buy my
prices in
books.
all Tamriel.
Again, I've done a mistake where I should really check what she sells before I do anything else. Cowl of the Druid. Fortify Marksman, Fortify Alchemy. Detect Life on self, 40 feet. Really good. Not going to spend my money on it, but just want it to be made aware. Really good. Detect Life is fantastic. Especially for my class, or like build type. Do you sell anything else I would care about, my dear? Get more hammers. Some Gnarly's Frond. Okay, I've got one of those. Nope,
A
alright.
pleasure to serve you.
Alright, you big old
Take
flirt.
care.
See you later, Boba. Right, we need to go stay in an inn. We've leveled up and maybe like another half. Lots of skill ups. So we'll rest till next morning, and then I want to try to find... books. Interesting. Might sell... spell tomes? Macna.
Books. I sell books. Go ahead. Look. Buy some.
Oh, thank you, Macna. I will.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Oh. Okay.
We'll see. I'll take that, and thank you very much.
Okay, what do you like? Doesn't like coerce. Likes boast. Doesn't like admire. Okay, well,
please.
stop there.
Good one.
Thank you.
Such adventures. How I envy you. Don't waste your flattery
messed up
on
there.
me.
Wait, so it's coerce and admire that are the bad ones, right? Yeah.
I salute you. Most impressive. You can't scare me. Sure. Don't try to I see.
Do you want to talk about Cheydinhal now? Maybe?
Imperials hate Dark Elves. Dark Elves hate Imperials. Imperials hate that a no-name Lalu trader got made into a count. Andal Indorus doesn't help his case by having a prat for a son and a wife that dies in very suspicious circumstances. Our Dark Elves left Morrowind to get away from the church and state, and they don't like it when Imperials get all holy and patriotic with them. Of course, local Dark Elves tend to be money-grubbing, alcoholic lowbrows with little education or culture. Since I read a lot and speak well and don't drink brandy from milk pails, I guess I qualify as an Imperial. But on the whole, I like Cheydinhal's Dark Elves better than I like the Imperials. So, go figure.
She really opened up, didn't she?
I can't believe the ridiculous new fines the guards are imposing. Ever since Ulrich took over as captain of the guard, this place is going downhill.
Interesting. Fines.
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadaran. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
I will do just that. Maknar, thank you.
Have a look around.
Do you
You will
sell...
find better prices in all Tamria.
Do I want to spend 100 gold to learn lockpicking by 1? Not really. I'm not seeing anything I would care about. Nope. See you later. Wait. I hear the noise. Where's that coming from? Maknar, can you leave me alone for a little bit? Didn't work. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. There's a Nern root in that room. I need to get it. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait until the shop is shut and Maknar's gone to bed, and then we're gonna break it. I still don't know the route. I feel a little bad. Maknar's pretty chill, but you know, I need to collect the Nern route at the end of the day. It's for research. It's for science. She'll never know. That was a little unlucky. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get done in for this. I think I'm okay. Just gonna wait a little bit longer. She's locked up again. We chill? Yeah, we chill. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's try that again. She saw me just as she was going up the... Nope, it's happening again. Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Oh, whatever. We'll come back later. Let's go to bed. She's in the same spot every time I break in. This is why I need an invisibility spell.
Welcome to the Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal, not counting the chapel. I'm de Vera Romalin. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me too, only the guard objects, and they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
Bit rough and tumble.
I do have a bed available for 10 gold a night. Would you like to rent it?
I would.
Walk just up the stairs there, and it's the door on the right. Thank you. Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging Dark Elves, and never shall the twain meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark Elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt. Ganradel sure does have a knack for training dogs. I've heard that she will train people as well, for a price.
What skill would
Good
you
day.
train a dog in and a human in this game? What skill would actually apply to both? It's just not my bed. Hey, is this one? Not sure actually. I'm sure there's an answer to that. Sneak? No, I doubt it. You can't believe how easy it is. You just have to go a little crazy and then suddenly it all makes sense and everything you do, it turns to gold. Okay. I'm going to try to get my luck up to 65. Personality up to 65. And then I'm going to start to level up willpower and intelligence a little bit. Little bit. I'm not close to us leveling up again. Easy way to find out. Just jump around slightly crazily until it levels up my lockpicking.
How can I help you today, friend?
Nothing to worry about, buddy. Come on, acrobatics. Sort it out. It does get harder to level, obviously, the closer you get to 100. Come on, right. What I need to do is find... There we go. Stand under a door frame.
How goes it?
Now this is how you... There you go. That's how you trade acrobatics right there. We're actually pretty close to leveling up again. I thought we would be. The problem is I'm not trading combat skills. I'm trading nonsense.
A coin for an old beggar.
You don't really want to be a jack of all trades in this game, you know. Inventory wise, why am I so heavy? I need to clear out some pestles. I've got lots of that stuff. Soul gems. Yeah, that's the only reason, really. Okay, right. I want to try to find the March Rider. No. I want to find spells. Anyone sell spells? It's a cool city, this. Cool city. Looks nice. Hopefully we can buy a house here eventually. I think houses go for like 20k though. In the rest of the game. Isn't this the Mages Guild? Looks beautiful. Look at it. Look at the lighting there. Look at the lighting. Wait, I'm trying to get a thumbnail. There we go. Let me just... Oh, the goddamn sun's ruined everything as usual. I know different Mages Guilds specialise in different skills as well. Can we join? Can we just join? We don't need to commit to doing anything now. I just want to be able to buy some spells, basically.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild Evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Deidre.
Okay, I literally just said hello. I literally just said hello.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, I can open very easy lock. That's interesting. Heal major wounds. There we go. Let's pick that up. Alteration. Summon Scamp. I don't really care about alteration though. I wanted an illusion spell. Now, he says he doesn't like illusion, but he also says he doesn't like conjuration, and he's got a conjuration spell.
Thank you for your patronage.
What do you train in?
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Deidre cults.
Deidre cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Deidre in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. Deidre cults aren't... The Azura... If you want to make a name for yourself as a mage, you simply must join the guild. Talk to Falcar if you're interested. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement. Be seeing you.
Yeah, red guards. If you want to play like a straight up warrior build, bish bash bosh, you want to play as either red guard or as That's a lot better. 25 points versus 8. God, 8 sucks. It really is pointless. It costs a lot more, though. Let me just put that onto my thing. There we go. Very cool. What was I saying? Red Guard or Orc is what you want to play for a warrior. Orator. I don't know who you people are.
I'm Magician Orator of the Mages Guild.
I divide my time between the Cheydinhal Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. Only quality goods for sale here.
And if God, everyone just sells alteration. Bro doesn't sell anything else at all. You need to branch out, buddy.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Thank God, someone who doesn't talk as much.
You too.
I hear she's turning Cheydinhal inside out looking for her husband.
Everyone calls it Cheydinhal.
Well met.
I hope nothing bad has happened to him.
Hello, humans.
Bye. Be seeing you.
Oh,
I'm Islanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orantur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful?
He sure is. Oh,
May
straight
I
up
interest you in
bartering.
some of my fine wares?
Prentice mortar. Anything good? Novice, rubbish. Potions. Nobody cares about potions. Potions for nerds. Nope. Nerd root.
Good luck with your field work for Sindarian. Ryth Lythandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife, Tavella, is beside herself with grief.
Oh.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Good day.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
Yeah, kind of figured that out. Sell me spells. Nobody's gonna sell me spells.
Good that you want to get better.
Alteration. No.
You too.
All right, Falcar.
did you want something? You're not here to join the Mages Guild, are you?
Rude. I want to join the Mages Guild.
Are you sure you're up to it? You seem a little slow.
Yes, I want to join the guild.
I expect this will end in disaster. But nonetheless, I will grant your request. Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil. A feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to.
Jesus Christ, Falcar. Recommendation, please.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
No.
Just as I suspected. If you ever believe yourself to be ready, perhaps we'll have reason to speak.
God, you're a dick. I don't know what I did to deserve this. The benefit, though, of joining the guild, as you can see, is that I can now steal everything, and it doesn't matter anymore. Lovely jubbly. So, we'll end it there. Next video, we will loot the Mages Guild, and then we'll carry on. We're going to come back and do all these eventually, but for now I need to kind of progress with the Thieves Guild a little bit more. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.